welcome here to TalkFCB and welcome back to the channel, guys. And what an interesting game that was tonight, off the back of big disappointments against Atletico Madrid. And after such a slow first half in this game, Barcelona have continued their perfect run in the Champions League. It's 4 wins from 4 games. Ronald Koeman has joy in this competition. Antoine Griezmann got a much-needed goal. Martin Braithwaite got a Champions League brace. And there was even some minutes as well for Riqui Puig. It's all coming up, including a masterclass from Sergiño Dest. Come on, let's get to it. And today's big match review is coming to you, as always, courtesy of the OneFootball app, which you can download in the description down below, guys, if you want to stay right up to date with everything right now that is going on in the Champions League. And there were some very, very big games elsewhere as well tonight, with Juventus leaving it really, really late to actually beat Ferencváros at home. But this right here was how Koeman elected to line up in Kiev. It was a difficult night. It was very, very cold there in Ukraine. And away Champions League games like this, it was an empty stadium, an eerie atmosphere. They are not easy no matter what the circumstances are. Ter Stegen was in goal. He was the captain on the night. Junior Firpo got a surprise start there at left back. Longley was partnered by the young Oscar Mingueza. Dest at right back. Pjanic and Alenya in midfield, with Trincao, Coutinho and Pedri in the offensive areas, with Martin Braithwaite leading the line and Antoine Griezmann starting from the bench after his interview yesterday. But like I say, there was some minutes there for Riqui Puig, who came on, and he was involved there in Griezmann's goal, as we're going to discuss. Griezmann came on as well. There was a bit of rest for Clement Longley after Jordi Alba came on for him, and Firpo actually played then at centre-back. Matthias Fernandes also got a debut for Barcelona, along with young Conrad as well, who got some minutes as a Barcelona first-team player. And I have to give credit there to Ronald Koeman in terms of his selection. With the schedule that we have, it is very, very important that we do rotate, and especially important that we do use our young players. And today, in a Champions League game, it was the youngest team that Barcelona have fielded in a Champions League match since way back in 2011, with an average age there of just 24 years and 206 days. And I suppose in some ways then, we should understand that it was difficult at first for this team to get going. There was a lot of players in there who were making a first appearance in a while, a lot of people there just trying to find their feet. And I think if I could use one picture, one single emotion to sum up that first half, it would be this. And that was the reaction there just before half-time from Ronald Koeman, who quite clearly wasn't all that entertained by what he was seeing in that first half, and barely anything happened in that opening 45 minutes. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to start the game from the second half, because that was a completely different story. Because 7 minutes into that second half, it was Sergiño Dest who broke the deadlock there between the two sides, and it was an absolutely brilliant goal. His first, of course, of Barcelona, but the way that he built it up was just fantastic. And this was a theme right the way through the game, whereby Dest was just receiving the ball there in all kinds of areas. He wasn't just staying out wide, he wasn't just on that right-hand side, he was coming infield too. He was getting involved in all of the build-up in a very similar way than what we used to see from another right back at Barcelona. Dest there starting the move himself. The ball there gets played into Pedri. Good ball into Braithwaite, who then makes a run into the box. And Dest there, that's what I love about him. He doesn't just stand and watch. He doesn't just stand and admire there what he's already done. He's driving on. He wants to get on the end of that. He wants to make something happen. He gets into the box. He sort of takes the ball away from Braithwaite. It's a really tight angle, but a brilliant finish. And he is clearly very, very astute, not only in getting forward and attacking, but in front of goal. He knows where that net is. It was a great goal. I'm sure the first of many, even though he's a right back. This guy, he can attack. But of course, Martin Braithwaite was the man who just minutes later made it 2-0 to Barcelona. It was a corner there that was whipped in, and it was actually flicked on by none other than Oscar Mingueza. And it was an absolutely brilliant flick, I've got to say. Mingueza there at the near post, just getting to the ball first. He flicks it on behind him. It's into the perfect area, and Martin Braithwaite couldn't have wished for a better place to be to get his first ever Champions League goal. It was a poacher's goal. It was a number 9's goal, and that would have meant the world to him and really given him there some good confidence, and that's exactly what we saw. About 10 minutes or so later, when he got on the end there, of a good cross in from the left-hand side from Jordi Alba. Alba there, down the left-hand side. There was some good build-up play there from the midfield of Barcelona. Alba into a good area, and it's a really, really good cross. And that's the thing again about Braithwaite. He is a number 9. He will get into those areas time and time again. He'll look to get on the end of things. He knows where to be. He's got good positioning. He may not always score, but he is a menace. He is a pain for those defenders, and they brought him down. Clear penalty kick, and I also love the way that he got up and he said, yeah, you know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to bury this. It was a second goal for Martin Braithwaite, a third on the night for Barcelona, and I was really impressed with the way that second half developed, the way that Dest was involved in everything going forward, but I was so happy too that Griezmann, after all he said yesterday about the fact that it was a big weight there, lifted off his shoulders, speaking out about the truth about his relationship with Messi, he got a goal, and he celebrated it. And it was a really, really nice goal all round. And in particular, I want to highlight here the man who started this move and the man really who made it possible. It was Ricky Puig there on the edge of the box looking for that forward pass, not just taking the easy option. He plays it there with the outside of his foot. Brilliant ball. Pings it into Jordi Alba, who lays it back there to Carlos Alenya, who I also thought showed some very, very good signs on the night from that midfield area for Barcelona. And he did, of course, play the full 90 minutes, which is very, very encouraging there for Alenya. He plays it back to Alba, and I thought Alba, when he came on, he was really, really good on that left side. A first-time ball into Griezmann, and it was a good finish. So composed there, he takes a touch, he looked relaxed, good finish there, into the bottom corner, and much like with Braithwaite, that goal there is going to give him some really, really much-needed confidence, and I love the way he celebrated that. That's the Griezmann we know there. Scores a goal, calm as you like, nice and relaxed, nice and composed on the field, scoring a goal, and then doing a dance. That is what he is all about. That is Griezmann in a nutshell. We need to bottle that energy, we need to bottle that confidence, and we need to see that on a regular basis in a Barcelona shirt. And I was just so happy tonight what we saw from the whole team, the way they grew into the match, the way there was so many young players out there today. And I have to give a special shout out not only to the brilliance of Sergiño Dest, not only the way that he played absolutely excellently today, but also his fellow defender, Oscar Mingueza. He was thrown into that team tonight at centre-back, making his Champions League debut. He never would have expected this to happen. He never would have expected there to be going away in the Champions League as a first-team player at Barca, but he coped really well. He made some good defensive interceptions. There was one moment in the second half in particular when Longley actually got beaten there. He allowed the ball to come in. Mingueza, though, was there to clear up the danger. A really good sliding intervention. And I just thought all night long, he looked like somebody who just wants to defend. I'm not saying he's the typical Barcelona defender. I'm not saying there he's going to be so silky on the ball. He's going to be somebody there who's such a ball-playing centre-back. But you know what? At times, especially right now, when we're struggling at the back, you just need somebody who wants to defend. He wants to get close to people. He wants to be in physical battles. He didn't shy away from that tonight. And of course, he was a big part too of the goal there that came for Braithwaite. There were plenty of encouraging signs. We are through now, like I say, to the knockout stages, and Juve only just getting past Ferencváros at home. We're both through with top spot still to be decided. But I want to know your thoughts, guys. What did you make tonight of that performance? Where can we go from here? Because, of course, in the Champions League, we're perfect. We are doing everything right. It was a really, really good away win tonight. We've seen good performances in this competition. What's vital now for this team and for Koeman is that they transfer that they try to replicate this same sort of energy, this same confidence in the league, because that's where we need the points. And that now is our focus. It's Osasuna on Sunday, but we're going into that game with a lot more belief and some positive signs. So please do let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Like I say, guys, on everything that you saw tonight. Maybe not too much on that first half, but the second half was very, very encouraging. I will wait to hear from you, and of course you'll be discussing this game in a lot more detail and all of the latest ahead of that massive game at the weekend in La Liga. I will see you then, guys. Thank you, of course, for tuning in and for supporting once again. I'll see you soon. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.